¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que? Ya estamos ready. Ahí estamos. Saludos, mi gente. Estamos en vivo. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? We're live. Let's see. Check the message right now. A quick live video answering questions about residential painting process. And let's pull up the comments right here. See if we got somebody connected already, which we have on YouTube. Black Access Daily says hi. Hi, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. Let's see. We have from, if I can read the comments. Mi gente de TikTok, we are live in YouTube. I'm live in YouTube. So if you are here in TikTok, go live in YouTube right now, please. This is the only reason why I'm doing it. Go to YouTube and Painting by Juan. Let's see who's connected here. So like I say, today live is all about excuse me, answering question. Let's see, we got people here from Instagram. If you just joined, we're gonna be answering all the questions about residential painting process and applications. If you have any question, now is your chance or the time to talk, and we're gonna be doing it here. So let's wait for some more people to connect so that way we get going. Seems like Facebook, we got the most right here. We got 3 on YouTube, 14 is Facebook. Let me go, excuse me. Let me get this phone and pull up Facebook right now so I can see all the comments. Oh, who is connected here? Let me double check. I think I can see it. Saludos. Hi for Carlos Neto from Facebook. Let's go for Instagram questions right now. Let's double check. It's running. So don't need that. Don't need this. And TikTok. La gente de TikTok, dale para YouTube. We are live in YouTube right now. And we're going to be answering all the questions that you guys have for me right now. There we go. Now we got it. We got it. Together, my partner. Oh. Okay, you work. Siempre te sigo. José Juan. Ahí están la gente. Mi gente, denle para YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. We are live on YouTube. This is only to let you know that I'm here live streaming. We're going to be doing this more often. Let me know if anybody can hear the audio, if everything is working. I'm here and ready to answer all the questions you have. This is what we're going to be doing most of the time. So right now we got a lot of people from Instagram right now. All the questions are, we gotta mute that. So that's good. Seems like it's working. So let's go back. We'll be back in YouTube. Most of the comments will be answered from YouTube since that's the platform we're trying to work. We have a question. Let's see if we can pin the question. Saludos for Carlos Neto. And there's a question here from YouTube. It says, how long does the battery last? Festool battery last you? Which one? For the sander, for the vacuum, or for the sander, about 20-25 minutes. That's talking about, if you're talking about this Festool. If you're talking about Festool sander, this is a 4 amp battery with the light on. I get about 20 to 25 minutes sanding, depending if you're running fast or low. So that would kind of like and they have bigger batteries too, which they have on the 5 amp battery, so you can get a little bit more runtime. Let's see if we have more questions from la gente de TikTok. Mi gente, dale para YouTube. Let me say hi here. Go to YouTube. We're live in YouTube. Sorry if we don't see it, but I'm just gonna end this live right here. So now's your chance. The last time I'm gonna be talking on TikTok because I gotta focus on one right here. So the small one, yeah, about the same. I think about 20 minutes. I gotta time it, but yeah, that's about the same because they both die when I use the battery. When I use the sander and all that, they die about the same time, so about 20 minutes. So about 20 minutes. Let's see if we got more questions. Let me go double check Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. I'm gonna show you some love in a minute. Here we go back to Instagram. So far, I can only see who is joined, but I don't see any question. So we'll go back to the main stage, which is if you're on Instagram, please go to YouTube, and we are live on YouTube right now. Trying to bring everybody there and answering all the questions you have. Si tienen una pregunta, mi gente, denle para allá. Estamos ahí conectados ahora mismo. Así que esa es la vuelta. On any question, painting related, process, applications, I'm here to answer all. So let's see. I just did this live stream out of nowhere. But it says here, how much for the sander and the battery? This set, if I remember correctly, I think it's $550. It comes with 2 batteries, the charger, and the 5-inch sander. You can buy the sander by itself without the battery, and I believe it's 400 and something. I gotta double check the price. As a matter of fact, let me look right here. I can tell you right now before I can, first tool, ETS C2. Okay. Yeah. That, well, actually, it went up a little bit. Yeah, my bad. It's $639. The full set. It comes with a sustainer, 2 batteries, the charger, and a sample sander. And if you buy bare with nothing on, just a sander and the box, it's $449. It was a little bit cheaper when they launched, and I think it went up a little bit with all the price increase from everybody. So right now, let's go back. Ahí está Jorge Douglas, Cuadra 65. Juan, saludos. Cuando le pones plástico a una ventana para hacer la línea recta, pones el tape y dejas una pequeña separación para poner el caulking y después pinta. ¿Cuál es tu método? Ese método es exacto el que yo uso. Dejo más o menos, si coge como una moneda de 25 centavos o de lo que sea acá, más o menos el tamaño de una moneda, así cuando la pone. Ese es el poquito que le dejo. Le paso el caulking y me aseguro de que la orilla del tape no quede con tanto caulking así para que no se pegue el tape. Mi gente de TikTok, si están acá, nosotros estamos en YouTube. Sorry que no le estoy prestando atención. Solamente estoy aquí para que si están ahí puedan llegar. Por favor, vamos a voltear la cámara. Si puedo acá, ahora no puedo. Anyway, denle para YouTube. Mírenlo ahí. Lo voy a poner a ustedes para que se vean ahí. Denle para YouTube, que estamos en YouTube en vivo. Así que ahí vamos a toda la pregunta, all the questions, any question you have right now. So let me go back to Instagram. Seems like I got a lot of people on Instagram, but I don't have many questions from there. So, Gashi Painting, saludo a la gente. I guess I gotta do these. All right. Gotta go back in here so I can read the comments on Instagram. Sorry, give me 1 second and I'll get back to the 3 social medias that I'm working on. Vamos a poner ahí. Esa lijadora, dice aquí mi amigo Carlos Neto, esa lijadora de Festool usa es cero polvo. Yo creo que no sé si entiendo tu comentario de Carlos de portugués. Esa lijadora, cuando la conectas en el dust extractor, en la vacuum, la aspiradora, pues casi el 80 90% del polvo lo atrae, lo absorbe. Muy buena. Vamos a poner tu comentario acá. Vamos otra vez. Sorry, go back to. Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to switch back. El Tigre, saludo, Tigre, dale para YouTube, Tigre, dale para YouTube y vamos a agregarte. Estamos en YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Let me go back, see if there are any questions from Instagram because I cannot see her. There's nobody, seems like nobody is in Insta right now. So go back to the main stage, which is saludos Tigres, saludos la gente fuerte, los pintoretes, denle los pintoretes, estamos en vivo en YouTube, denle para YouTube, por favor, lo que puedan. Estamos en vivo en YouTube. Let me see if I can flip. See, I can even do this. Okay. This is how much I know about TikTok. Dice la gente de... Vamos a leer los comentarios de TikTok si no hay comentarios en las otras redes. Vamos a leer los comentarios aquí de esta gente dura de TikTok que hay mucho conectado. Dice Festool en la Sherwin-Williams está super expensive. Sí, la marca de Festool es super expensive, es muy cara. Es muy buena, pero lamentablemente es muy cara. Se justifica la garantía y todo. Dura 3 años de garantía. Son muy buenas, pero son bastante caras. El único problema. That's the only downside about Festool. Festool equipment, they are super expensive. Let me see if I can move this so you can see down there. They are pricey, but everything else is, you know, you can justify the price. It's all worth it once you buy and you have the system. Like you can see right there, there's three vacuums that I have in the background right there. I use them all the time. I had about 7 and I switch back and forth. I had the drywall Planex. Let me show you right now the Planex. Give me 1 second for here. Let's get it here. See this big box right here? This is called the drywall sander, the Planex M2. Saludos ahí a la gente fuerte de TikTok que están conectados. Mi gente, si pueden, por favor, denle para YouTube. If you are right there, just go to YouTube. That way I can focus on one social media. I'm going to be doing all my live stream from now on. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of videos. So if you like my content and everything, just go there and support me so I can make and be more excited and share all the answering questions every single day when I can. Go back to the questions right here. El Tigre dice aquí, Morales Painting, ¿en dónde estás? Estoy en Tampa Bay, Florida. Tampa Bay, Florida, mi gente. Esa es la vuelta. Show me your YouTube. Show me how I can find your YouTube. My send name, Painting by Juan. Let me put it right here. La gente de TikTok están diciendo dónde está YouTube. It's Painting by Juan. Same name. The same name that I have in all social media. That is the name. So if you are there, I can even type in here. So it's Painting by Juan. That's all I can, just go there. I didn't post the link, but I'll show you the sander in a minute. I'm trying to go back and forth and read all the comments from everybody. So right now I'm trying to hop back and forth. Okay. So, all right, let's go back. More questions. How do you do it with humidity? So how do I paint with humidity? You adjust to the temperature and all that. So here in Florida, that's a common problem that we have in summertime. And have some problem with the coatings. There will be certain coatings in different ways. You gotta adjust either like when you paint drying time takes longer. If you apply a heavy coating, you get chances of running and sagging. And I like that. We got three people over there. Dele mi gente, dele para YouTube. Go to YouTube right now. That is the best way I can do the live stream, and I can answer all the questions, please. So go back, more questions. No, I'm gonna somebody ask about it first tool, but I wanted to show this sander right now. So nope. Let's move this camera, okay? Camera should move. Camera is not listening to me. I do this or I do that. It should move. Nope, nope. Anyway, the camera is not doing the rotation thing. I wanted to show you here. Just got this new baby a couple of months ago. This is a drywall sander, and this one has the LED light built in. LED light built in, which helps a lot when you're sanding. Same thing with all the first tool, the newer one, they come with a light like this. The big sanders are not cordless, they runs off regular electricity, but you can see this sander has the same kind of like questions. Okay, let's read the question from, see if any question from TikTok. Saludos a la gente ahí. Perfect Match Painting. Aquí en California solo cuesta 500. Sí, yo creo que ya subió el precio. La gente, mi gente, everything is going up. You know, with this thing, all the company, they're buying and importing tools and everything from a different country. Now you got to pay a little bit more. So there was a time when they come out, like I say, I think it was $550. Now they went up $100 more. So, and I think they will still go up. So if you buy those, including the paint, I haven't double checked because I haven't bought paint yet in the paint store. But normally they do raise the prices around this time of year too, a little bit. You know, don't know the percentage. The percentage is gonna go up, but I know they do it. If you're listening, how's the audio? Let me know here. Let me know. Is the audio good? The music is too loud. Do you want me to plug in another camera? Yes, as a matter of fact, let's do that. So I can show you different angles of things when I'm here. I will have pretty much all the tools for the painting industry that you can name, and I will have it next to me. So whenever if anybody asks questions, we are here to answer and show the tools in real time. That is my goal. So this is only my second live video that I've done so far. Is it good now? Good. Thank you, brother. YouTube audio is going. See, yeah, now it should be back. My bad. I'm sorry. I started messing, plugging this camera and then the mic I have right here. Seems like it went away. So the audio should be back. Let me know. Is the audio good? Okay. My bad. Like I say, I'm new to those this live streaming thing. So I'm working. I did my first live stream a few days ago. And now I'm doing the second live stream ever on YouTube. And normally I do it with the cell phone, but now I had to set up with a computer and a camera so I can do the whole thing a little bit more, you know. But we're getting there. I have another camera on the way that should give me a better quality. I'm learning. I like this software that I'm using right now that I can live stream. As of right now, we're doing Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and I'm doing TikTok that I forgot that I had it connected here on my phone, and I haven't seen any comment right now. Mi gente de TikTok, yeah, go to YouTube right now because I have the whole computer set up right here, trying to answer all the questions in YouTube. Si están en TikTok, dale para YouTube right now. Please support support me right there so I can do more of these kind of videos. I don't ask him for any question for any money or anything like that. This is gonna be going live, hang out, and if anybody wants to join, I'm working on it that way we can invite people and then we can talk and be more. I'm gonna have a cell phone too so I can put like a hotline where you call. I'm working on that. So let me read a comment. Sorry, let me read a comment from TikTok right now because I forgot that I was even on that live stream because I'm looking only to the main screen. It says, ¿por qué se tiene que quedar la línea del tape limpia para que se pueda quedar así como dices? Let me see if I have a piece of tape right now that I can show you. Give me 1 second. I thought I had no, I didn't. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm gonna do my best to do it. So you know when you have, let's do it. It's black on black. Everything is black, but let's do it with the mic. So let's pretend this is the trim and the window. So when you are protecting either one or the wall, so you want to have it a little. Oh, the question was in TikTok. You want to have it a little bit like where you can, you know, forgot what's the inches size, whatever, millimeters. I'm not good with that, but you just leave a little gap. So when you do the caulking, you clean it to the edge where you can see the edge of the tape. That way the caulking doesn't bridge with the tape when you pull it. So you can leave it. If you do that properly, which I call it, you can leave the caulking dry for weeks, months, whatever, as long as you can, and then nothing will happen. I do it all the time in new constructions, and I have some guys that are doing it, but they are putting too much and they don't clean the edge of the tape, and then they get what's called bridging. When you pull the tape, it pulls the paint and everything, or you have to go with the blade and score with the blade because it bridge. So that's a lot. You know, I posted a bunch of videos, but like I say, those videos are like years, like 3-4 years old. There should be somewhere there in Instagram. So I'll make another video or find the video and post it again. So because I know it's a lot of people ask that question. Couldn't find you, brother. By Juan, my same username that you see on TikTok or on YouTube and Instagram, Painting by Juan, and that's the same thing. You go there and type it, Painting by Juan, and I should be popping up there. So the audio is good. Let me see if I have any other question from Instagram, because since we are still live, Instagram people don't say hi. There's no question from Instagram. I hope everybody going to YouTube right now, but going back to our main is going on. Okay, we go now. Okay. No es de calidad. No, brother. Yo hago ese proceso en todo. Es al contrario, ese proceso es más detallado. Yo lo hago en ventanas, yo lo hago en todo, yo lo hago muy este proceso. Entonces, pues, es importante aplicarlo. Let's do a more question. I want this. There's no Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook, they're not asking any questions. Let's see. No, I need question, brothers. A lot of people here. Questions. Let me ask me anything you want right now. Anything you want related to application, equipment, whatever. Hagan la pregunta, mi gente, de lo que ustedes quieran. Hagan la pregunta de los procesos, tipo de pintura, máquina, you name it. Estamos aquí para responder todo. Así que vamos aquí, dice Freddy. Yo creo que Freddy puso otro comentario. Let's see. It says, I've been following you on Instagram for a few years now. Good to see you continue to grow. Keep up the good work. This is Freddie Jackson. 594. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Gracias. Oh, that thing is running by itself. My bad. I got somebody on the other line there. It seems like they joined, but I cannot see them. Mi gente, dele. Hey, hello. So, I don't know. Sorry, brother. I see that you're logging in TikTok right there. I'm focused on YouTube right now. How's it going?
Sorry.
What's up? Sorry. Like you see, let me show you what's going on right now. I have I'm live on YouTube, and I just posted this live here so people can go and check that we are doing right now. So that's why I was trying to read those comments right now. How you doing?
I love the work, brother. I've followed you for a long time, man. I've learned from you, man. I appreciate what you do, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, that's what we try. We share, help each other, share the knowledge, and some of the painters, they don't want to share the secret sauce of what they do or anything because they think they're the only one, I share everything. So
No, that's big dog status, man, because a lot of people they don't keep because they don't want nobody else to eat. They want to be the only ones with the tricks, man. And like I'm still learning. I've been painting for like 6 years, man, but I started out painting apartments and it was like production work. It wasn't really a lot of prep involved. It wasn't high quality products. I just started getting into that when I started my own business like the last 2 years. So I'm still learning a lot. You know what I mean? I'm still in the beginner stages of how to do the correct process, man. And like I said, I learned a lot from you. There's a couple other cats on the internet, man. And I just feel like you guys are a blessing, man, because you give game where, like you said, when a lot of people that I've met don't want to share secrets, they don't want to help nobody younger come up and learn how to do it, man, the right way and make some good money. So I really appreciate all the advice you guys give out, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to me when I was, even when in the own company that I worked, they didn't want to teach me because they want me as a helper. And they have a guy there spraying that he don't want to let anybody else use the paint sprayer. And the other guy that knows how to do the stain, he don't want to teach you because that's their job. And if you do it, you learn. Now and then there's a chances that the boss says we don't need you anymore. So they're always afraid to teach you. And I went through that. So that's why I became just watching YouTube video and trying to find, and I used to join those Facebook group, and then what happened was like you ask a question about something that you don't know and they just kill you, man. They go trash talk you like that. It's like if you don't know how to do that, don't paint. Why are you painting? Don't be. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I just ask a simple question. You can say no. Rookie, you're a rookie. You don't know how to paint. Everybody knows that. You're supposed to know that if you're a painter. And I'm like, okay, I guess you knew everything from the get-go. So
no, that's exactly my experience too, man. It's so relatable, man, because if you get tore up, you try to ask for some help, like, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, man, and you get badge for it, man. But I've noticed and especially with a lot like the Paint Fam thing, with Brian, with Pretty Boy, bringing painters together.
Yeah.
I was hoping to catch you at the last Paint Fest, man, out in Buffalo. I went, And I was hoping to catch you out there, man, but I didn't see you. I was like, damn, I was bummed out about that. But maybe I'll catch you at one of them, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll be back to the next one. I don't know when he's gonna do it, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's because it's awesome, dude. It's like that's what I was, what I was saying is, it's bringing people together and uplifting people and teaching. Because really, in truth, man, the trades are dying, and the younger people just aren't interested in them like that, and I mean, it's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. And so I really appreciate it because my dad, he's old school. Well, he just passed, but he was old school and he was, a tradesman. And all my cousins, my tios and stuff, they were all tradesmen. So, I admired that growing up, man. And then I was sad to see that dying out and people not really getting into that no more. And the paint fam, it was kind of bringing that back to life, man. And
Yeah,
it was teaching young guys to get down and how to grow and bring up the next generation of tradesmen, man. Because it's you got all them old bitter guys that I've been painting for 50 years, and like you said, real painters ought to know that. Like, well, I don't, man. I'm a painter for sure. That's what I do to feed my family. I'm a painter for sure, dude. But like, I'm trying to be better.
exactly.
That's my mindset. I never want to stop learning, dude. That's something I think all of us could do every day is learn something new, man.
Hey.
And them guys, like you said, they act like they started out knowing everything. It's unfortunate, man, but it is discouraging. That shit had me discouraged for quite a while.
Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, it hurt me when I'm like, man, I just want to learn and find somebody that is willing to tell you something. And when you ask a question, it's because you want to learn, and they just, like, nah, you should know that. You just don't paint, do that. Or you post a video. Let's say you start social media and you have a business and you share a little bit of your work and the process, how you do things. And instead of sending you a message, they go and kill you in the comments. You don't know what you're doing. This is not how you paint. And what I think is like, dude, that guy just had a business there. He posted a video. Any potential client that see that comment, they're gonna believe everything you say, and it might not be the true everything. Everybody paints different, and then that's when I think that happened. It's like you send them a message and say, hey, whatever you're doing right there, I think if you try this, it might work better. Or that happened to me, don't do it, But it's all about standing out in a comment, telling you that you don't know how to do what you're doing. What's that?
Business killer, man. Like shit, they're just trying to make some money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're destroying any potential clients that might be watching that video and checking the comments and stuff. So yeah, it's a bummer, man. It really is, But that's why I've seen you over here doing a live. I had to join it, man, and say what's up and tell you how appreciative I am because you just answering questions like that, man. That's so essential. You know what I mean? That's because getting into it at first, I didn't realize that. I wish I would have had more help sooner like this, because dude, this is, if you have a question on your mind, like the thing you just mentioned about the caulk, pulling the tape, you know what I mean? And how to properly put the caulk down with the tape.
Yep.
Like I literally just did that on a job I was doing, just the other day. I'm actually still currently on it. I'll be back there in the morning, but, yeah, because they had, wood trim, bare wood. I mean, it was stained and cleared, but it was deep grain. I think it was like oak, real deep grain to where if you get any caulk or any paint in that grain, man, you're going to have a hell of a time getting it out,
Right.
So I did that. I laid the tape down and then caulked over the tape, and actually had that issue in some spots where it bridged and it was pulling the caulk off. So, that just what you were just saying, that's so useful, man. The information is just amazing, dude.
Yeah, and those are things, and I get it. A lot of, like, they don't want, even the painters near you, they don't want you to do anything. You go to the paint store, they don't even want to say hi, which I think, like, dude, like, come on. It's like, there's a lot of, but let alone share something or socialize a little bit. Like, we can help each other. Like, if maybe you have a lot of work and I don't have, or maybe it's the other way around, and I can, hey, well, things that you want to do that I don't want to do, like in my case. But it's a lot of egos and And so there's a, like they say, they don't, a lot of people say they will never teach you because they don't want you to earn more money. That's for the boss of the company. That, I
One cool painter in my area. I bump into them all at Sherwin and in different hardware stores and stuff. And I've only met one that's cool, man. And we linked up on here, and we share each other's posts or like each other's posts and stuff. But it's rare. It's really rare. A lot of people in in your even your local circles, man. People you know want the numbers. Circles, man.
Oh, Luna, I think Luna Join had a really bad echo in his. Maybe need to turn the volume down a little bit. I think there's Luna painting. They join the stream right there. Oh, now he's out. Like, see, I have a question right here from Facebook. Look, that's one of the things that a lot of people, like tell you, clean the paint sprayer every day, do this and do that. I'm doing a test right now. I spray, I think, when was it? 4 or 5 days ago. And I got 2 paint sprayers with paint. And I'm gonna grab it right now and I'm gonna show it that it still has paint in there and I haven't cleaned it. Right, let me move that. And it still worked just fine. You obviously, yeah, I mean, it's not recommended. Don't count Greco that I say that because they will say, what? But we don't clean it every day. Let me grab it right here. Look, there's one painted a table. Still has paint there. Same color, gray paint. And I have not cleaned it. It's been like 4 or 5 days, something like that. Oh, right here. I got the phone. So the only thing you need to do, obviously, I do it all the time. You twist the tips to the side so the air, you don't get air drying out the tip side, and seal everything. If the paint is sealed, it's not going to dry, and it's not going to ruin the pump if it has paint on it because that's designed to have paint on it. The problem becomes when you, let's say, leave the paint sprayer with paint on it drying all over, or you get the intake hose and you let it dry out. That's when it's a problem because I can go and move the thing, and then I'll show you right now. How do you flip the camera around? And I can spray just fine. Look, this paint spray, like I said, has been sitting there for days. Let me put it back in paint right there. See that? If you cannot see it, I'll have some. Look. Just fine. Spraying just fine. A lot of people think like if you leave paint overnight, it's gonna ruin the paint sprayer. And this is one of the most delicate paint sprayers. I don't recommend leaving paint on it for a long time. But I painted a table and it still has paint in there, and I'm leaving it there on purpose. A lot of people, it's like, God, clean it. You don't do that. If you don't, you just need to maintain the equipment every day. So there's paint. It's worse to clean the paint sprayer for, let's say, a bigger one. You clean it and you leave it with water for days because the water will corrode and it start. This is why sometimes you see a lot of the paint spray, you have to hit it with a hammer because the ball gets stuck. And that's one of the things that happens a lot.
So that's from leaving water sitting in it?
Mm-hmm. If you don't put what is called the pump armor, most of the time you're gonna have to heat. Like if you leave it over a week, the water starts to corrode, and then the ball gets stuck. And that's why you get like the machine is not priming properly, and then you gotta hit it, and then it'll take the whole everything apart. So I recommend. Yeah, go ahead.
No, my bad. What were you gonna say?
No, I say I recommend, if you clean your paint sprayer, but you don't add a little bit of that, I guarantee you, like after a week, sometimes it will prime right away, but after a week or 2 weeks, you're gonna have to hit it with a hammer or take the whole thing apart to get it to prime most of the time. So I left paint sprayer for a week with paint, clean it back out, everything is fine. No problem. It's designed to be with paint, but don't leave it like that because
seal it. Yeah, because I got a quick shot, man, but mine took a shit on me. I even sent it in to Greco, man. I had my Sherwin rep met me on a job and picked it up, took it to send it out or whatever to the Greco repair, the local repair place or whatever. And man, they said they changed out the pump or whatever, and they said it was fixed. But man, I got it back and it was spitting the same right away. So I haven't even used mine in like a year, man. That fucker's just sitting out in the garage.
Which one is the quick shot you
They
said?
are delicate, man. You know, but I had my brother painting with me at the time, and you know, he's not even a painter. He's a tree expert. He drops trees for he has a tree company, and he was just helping me in the winter because it was slow for him, and he was using the quick shot mostly. So it was probably my fault, you know. But that's what I can guarantee he was doing, was leaving paint in it, but he would leave that little the priming nipple thing on the top. He would leave that open. And I guarantee he wasn't twisting the tip like you just showed. So, you know, it plays a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're one of the most delicate paint sprayer. But like I said, that's been sitting there with paint for days. And I didn't clean it, nothing, just went straight to paint. And it's shooting, everything is fine. So I don't recommend it because a lot of, you know, if I tell it, I don't say that because a lot of painters say, one says that it's okay to leave it with paint for a week and then they ruin it. Shouldn't be saying that. I'm just showing it because it's a lot of painters think it's like, oh my God, if I don't clean my paint sprayer today, the same day, every single day, I'm gonna ruin it. No, it's not gonna get ruined, bro. I painted an entire house and I'm doing primer and paint. And I got two paint sprayers, one with primer and one with paint. So let's say I'm doing a couple doors. I put the primer, but I didn't finish the rest of the doors. So I put primer on 4 doors, lead the paint. Normally that would be the GS19, which has a little hopper that I can put the paint and just seal it there. Spray, leave the primer and the paint sprayer, and then do it the same, you know, next day, and then again for almost a week. And I done that, no problem. And I think I only replaced one pump once, and that was the 390. The 390 cordless Greco, and I had it for over almost 2 years before I replaced the pump. And that was because I burned it. Like I was spraying a big house and there was no power in there, so I kind of like spray a lot of, you know, like I even the piston got overheated, so that's when the seals they go bad. I overheat the piston because I sprayed too many gallons. Yeah, with a bigger tip. And I was like I said, the power source that I have, it was over 150 feet down. That was the 3rd floor of the house, and the new construction. So the power was out of the field, the back. So I had to run like almost 200 feet of line to get to where I needed. So I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna spray out with battery. So I ruined it myself. So, but all the paint sprayers that I had, and I lost count, probably like 20. All functioning okay. Yeah.
I see you got a nice little fleet, man. That's awesome, dude. You keep them things clean too, man.
I clean it, and some painters said, nah, they don't need to be clean. If I clean it, I got a lot of painters said they don't need to be clean. But if I don't, then a lot of them said like, you don't care about your tools. You got to take care of it. They look like shit. So yeah. I would say, yes, the main thing is obviously to keep it running properly and doing the proper maintenance. For me, I think keeping it a little bit clean because of the type of work I do and the houses that I work, it doesn't look that good when you show up with a paint sprayer like you got it out of the trash can or something like that. You know what I mean? Or all your tools look like trash. It looks like, for me, it's like, damn, it's like, if I go to a mechanic or a barber shop or somebody and I see that everything is falling apart, they work, but they don't look good. I'm like, yeah, I'm paying that much for this. Like, this guy can even have good tools. That's what I think, you know.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. I agree 100%. And you know, I like, you know, I wear gloves on the job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do as much PPE as I can. I'm super clean. You know, I like to be neat and clean, and that's one of the things that caught my attention about your work immediately, man. You know, when I first started following you, was like, like this dude gets it, man. This dude is it's big shit right there, man. For real, I appreciate it, dude. You know, and I get the same shit like people tell me all the time wearing gloves, like you know, talk about me wearing. Bro, do you know pain is chemicals, man? And if it sits up into your cuticles, like that's not good for you, dude. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay around as long as I can for my kids, man. You know?
Exactly. They think it's just because
it's simple things like that yeah, it's just and just like you said too. You know, you don't want to. Nobody wants to do business with somebody that looks sloppy. You know, that looks messy. Try not to get any paint on your clothes. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It belongs on the walls or on the substrates, not on your clothes. You know, clients like when they hear stuff like that. When they tell me like I look clean, like I get those are the that's what I do it for. You know what I mean? I don't care what some you know 60-year-old painter who's covered in paint has to say at Home Depot. I don't care, dude. You know, the lady with money who wants me to paint her living room, she admires how clean I am. And,
right.
You know, and I tell them that, you know, it don't belong on my clothes, and they like stuff like that. And which makes me want to ask you, what did you just use Pretty Boy to clean the exterior of your sprayers?
I mean, it doesn't work for really dry paint. I mean, it's like I have it right here. It's a great product. If the paint is like in my experience, you know, Brian says it works really well for dry like this paint, and I tried it and I didn't have any good success with baked on like caked on paint. So what I use is the Crook Cutter, the original, and if the paint is way too dry, like you know, like I use the graffiti remover. It's called Crook Cutter Graffiti Remover. That thing even removed the enamel of the color of the paint spray if you let it sit for too long. It removes, it softens everything. So you gotta read instructions. Like normally I spray a little bit and I start cleaning, and when I see there's removing it, I go and wipe it off with water and a rag. Because if you leave it there for too long, it will take the blue color off the breaker paint sprayer like nothing. So that one is really good. There's another product that I'm using, man, and I'm like, this thing is what is it called? I bought it at Lowe's. It's like an orange product. It's called orange something to clean your hands. And you know, when you have the paint there that's dry for the entire day, and then you have to use a brush and brush your, you know, the entire hands and spend hours cleaning, getting the paint, and you still have paint in your finger and everywhere. This thing, man, within 30 seconds, I get home with my hand full of paint, almost like dry, caulking anything. And within 30 seconds of scrubbing, it just removes everything. And I tried to remove dry paint on a surface that I have on the sink where I clean my brushes. I normally clean it with a product that's called brush cleaner, but that thing has strong fume. It's a really strong chemical. So I used that instead of to give it a try. And that stuff softened all the paint that I was like, this thing is crazy, that product. I don't have it right now, right here, but I'll make a video about tomorrow about that maybe, because I never seen anybody. I bought it at Lowe's and I never seen anybody using it or anything like that. And I tried it and it just worked like impressed. Like when I'm telling you that I put that thing and it just removed all the dry paint and the sink that I have to clean all my brushes, I was like, this thing is great. It's called Pro something, Orange Pro. Oh, you know, okay, it's an orange. It comes like a little pump. I bought it at Lowe's. I don't remember exactly the name. I know it's Orange something. That stuff is great, man.
Yeah, no, I used to do asphalt way back in my early 20s. And they had that at the shop for the guys to come because you get that sticky tar shit on your hands. And they had it in the bathroom at the shop. It was a big jug, like a gallon jug with a pump on the top, and it says orange something. It's a big orange bottle.
Yeah.
And it's got like the little grains, like little sand.
Yeah, like sand. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's cool. Okay,
awesome,
somebody on YouTube said it right here. It's called Fast Orange. Man, that stuff, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be cleaning my paint sprayer with that to give it a try, because that removed it. Like I'm telling you, it's a sink where I clean my brushes. It had dry paint, like maybe like 7-8 mils of paint, and I just sprayed that, like put a couple pump of that thing, let it sit there for like a minute, and that thing was coming off like woo. I was like, this thing, I gotta give it a try. I gotta
Yeah,
keep
no,
using.
try it too, cause I got a 490 XT, man, that I gotta clean. I gotta get her cleaned up. She got me through the trenches, man.
Yeah,
So like,
I would
she
say
got a little bit of oil paint on her. I gotta, and man, seeing your shit, that was what got me. I was like, yo, clean my girl. Hell, I gotta get like,
well, I do also do I do videos for Greco and things like that, and I work with them, so it don't look good if I keep my paint sprayer looking like trash all the time. You know what I mean? I have some that are dirty
Yeah.
because you have to have. So, but yeah, somebody it's the name right here. It's Gojo Fast Orange.
yeah,
And
that's it. Yeah,
I'm gonna be cleaning my paint sprayer with that. Like I said, the Pretty Boy is great, but it doesn't dissolve the dry paint like that. If the paint is still fresh, like you spray in the morning and spraying indoor and the paint is, you know what I mean? Like you can still put warm water on and soften it up. But it doesn't do that, like removing dry paint. Or
no, because I tried it. I tried using Pretty Boy because I use it. I keep a bottle of that shit around because it is good.
no, it's
Like you
good.
gotta have on the job, or you know what I mean. Cleaning your brushes, it works great for cleaning brushes out.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just don't want to tell people like use these and then they spend an hour and nothing happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because one of the things I always say, I'm here telling what what works and what don't work, so people don't go, hey, one told me to use these and now I spend hours and still doing that. Like I told Brian the other day, like he showed a video with a paintbrush drying like a brick like this, and he sprayed it, like put the product there, let it sit for I don't know how long, and then everything is softened and removed. It doesn't work. I tried, I did it. I let it sit for 24 hours, spray concentrated with a dry paint brush, and it still was hard as a brick.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I've had a couple brushes. Like I said, I've had people work with me, man, that their labor or just when you need a hand and you hire a buddy for a day or something, and shit like that, and they get dirt all in there and shit. They just beat the hell out of the brush. And I've tried, like I've lost a couple, and I figured maybe I was using it wrong. I don't know, man. I mean, because Brian's cool. I talked to him,
Oh no, absolutely. It's he's cool and the product is great. You just need to know that it doesn't work on certain things. That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I clean it. I clean rinsing my paint sprayer through everything. I add a little bit of this to rinse them all the paint out. And then when and then when I spray, like I say, spray a couple gallons of paint. Same day, you get a raw, put it in a bucket, and then the paint will come off. But it doesn't soften the paint after it's being baked on the surface like that for days. In my experience, I tried. I don't know, maybe somebody else had a good luck doing that, but I didn't. So I use it all the time. I wouldn't have it here if I didn't like it.
Mine's right out there too in the kitchen somewhere, man. I keep it right by the sink. I mean, it even works great for that. Washing my hands when I get home from work, man, and I got shit all on my hands. I keep a bottle by the sink. I use it for like work soap.
And what I think it does too, it makes you clean the paintbrushes more.
You said what?
It works when you mind, like help you. Like I was lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many paintbrushes I trash, like because I feel like, man, now they're dry, they don't work anymore. I'm not gonna spend 2 hours or 1 hour dealing with a paintbrush that cost me $12, $15. I still do it. I don't clean some rollers. Like I buy rollers in bulk and I don't clean it because I figure like those little mini rollers. Don't buy it. As much as I love the paint store, I don't buy it at the paint store. They charge you like $8, I think, or something like that for two of those little rollers.
2-pack,
So you go, a simple trick that I'll tell you, go to Amazon. I bought 100-pack for like $20. They're way better. Yeah.
No, I just seen an account that was like Bulk Underground or something, and they sell rollers.
I haven't used. They sent me a message, but I haven't used those. I don't know. I seen it. I don't know the price, but I'm telling you, if you want, I can share the one. They're a microfiber 4-inch mini roller. They are the 3/8, and they are better than the ones at the paint store. And I'm telling you, I think I pay like 20 something for 100 pack. I just use it to throw it away because they last forever. And I was like, I got too many rollers. I gotta get rid of some. Like
Yeah.
and same thing for the, you know, well, it's like, you know, those little rollers, no matter how you clean it, you're just gonna spend, you gotta go get the hose and then just go trying to get all the paint out. And yeah, if you think about it, I don't care how good you are cleaning the roller, or if you clean it with the little drill and the thing like that, I can make more money doing some work than cleaning brushes and roller. And for me, because I work myself. So that's just me. When people ask me why you don't clean it, it's because of that reason. Because if I'm going to spend half an hour cleaning the rollers and the brushes, I can probably paint most of the room in that time. And I just, you know, add the cost to those rollers. The 14-inch one and the 18, I clean it because unfortunately, I think the cheapest price I got is like $8, $8 for per roller. So that, you know, you don't want to be throwing $10 every time you can clean it.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, man, because that's the ones I usually use. And I mean, really, they're a pain in the ass to clean, man. I seen Kev, you know, the Paint Warrior.
Yeah.
I seen he had this machine he was demoing, man. It was like you put your, even like keep it on the frame, and you just put your roller in it and close it, and it spins it and shoots a jet of water on it and rinses the fucking thing. Like, dude, it was ready to use.
Yeah, I seen the machine. It's only for the 9-inch rollers, though. I barely use those.
I know. Yeah, no, I was bummed out. I was like, damn, they don't got one for 18s, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm using, you know.
Yeah,
I use 9s and 14s and stuff here and there, but I mostly just go for 18, man.
Yeah, if I'm doing maybe like a bathroom or kitchen where it's not a lot of surface, then I can use a 9-inch again. But I use 14 and 18 all the time. It just makes sense, and I get the tray too. I like the trays instead of the buckets.
Yeah, you said the trays?
Yeah.
Like the ones that you can set them on top of the bucket?
No, I don't use the bucket. I have one right here. Let me grab it. But this is the one I have right here. Oh, actually, I have. Let me show it right now. Okay, give me one minute. Got it right here. Look, this thing. This is the 9-inch tray. It's a bucket. You put the paint in there, and this is
the Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester. And this is the 14. And I have the 14-inch right there. What I do, I don't buy the liner. If I'm using like satin, can you see it there? Satin or, you know, anything about matte. If I don't need to wash it right away, then I let it dry. But if I need to switch paint, I just get the paint masker with a piece of plastic, put a little of the plastic over, wrap it with tape. I can switch color like as many times as I need, because all I do is just remove the plastic, take the roller, and I can keep using the bucket for the next room. So
that's the same shit, man. They got like 18s, Worcester trays like that.
Yeah, I have the 18 here, but I have it in the Purdy one because I think it's right here, the 18. Let me get it for you. Yeah,
because the Purdy 18 tray, man, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like it's too flat. You know what I mean?
This one?
Nah, you gotta try this one. Look. That's what I use for the 18.
And then if you can put some wheels on the bottom, and now you keep rolling around. But that thing.
Yeah. I got some wheels on the line. I got Sherwin. They're like little office chair wheels. They kind of suck.
Nah.
I was at Home Depot looking at the casters they got. I'm gonna get some of the big, heavy duty, like the rubber ones. You know what I mean? That'll roll over all surfaces.
Oh, somebody says my YouTube camera is moving now. Yeah, I had a camera that's supposed to move around. I got another one in the way.
It's following.
Yeah, I just spent $1,100 on a freaking camera. Hopefully it can work. It's supposed to follow me around. But geez, obviously you are on TikTok, but the other camera you use. That way I can do more videos and be moving around the shop and everything here. That's what I like to do. What?
Those are sick. The face tracking.
Yeah. Face tracking and everything. Yeah, I'm not trying to, like you see this space right here. You see now it's a Sunday, 10 o'clock. I'm just here and my spare time, when instead of watching Netflix or doing something else, I'm just gonna go here and hop on a live video to answer question, anything, whatever. And that's my goal. So I have this little shop right now that I'm putting together where I'm gonna have all the equipment that I use, and I'm not gonna be talking much about, like, a lot of painters right now is about selling, marketing, and all of this stuff. Somebody has to be in the tools, and that's me. I'm gonna keep it the same way that I've been doing, teaching the new generation a question, because a lot of people right now is like teaching how to sell, how to do this, how to scale, how to whatever. So nobody's gonna paint in a few years. If Elon Musk don't keep making those robots, nobody's gonna paint, because nobody.
Yeah, it's like everything done marketing.
That's a problem right now with unfortunately with the thing that a lot of Latinos being deported and everything. So now we're gonna have a shortage with the construction worker. At least it's happening here in my area with a lot of people are not working, and now they have less worker that used to do the hard work, and that's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, shit, we don't even teach trades in the schools anymore, dude.
No.
You know what I mean? That used to be a thing. There was wood shop, there was fucking mechanics 101. You know what I mean? We don't even teach that shit no more, dude. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's no wonder that the fucking younger generation don't want to work, and they all want to be streamers and YouTubers and shit anyway. So
Video games, man. Video games. It's all about video games. You see, like, all the guys at the whole setup with video games in the back and talking about, like, dude, okay, come on, there's more than video. Yeah, I know you can make money doing that, but if everybody just do that, unfortunately, there's some jobs that it's gonna be a long time before this AI and all this robots and everything, takes over like that. And it's working with your hands, building things, building a house. You can have a software as many as you want. Somebody has to do the framing. Somebody's gonna have to do the painting. Somebody's gonna have to do the plumbing. All of that is, and then you can make good money doing that without an education. Like, like I have a high school education. That's all I have. And painting, if you learn how to paint, you can probably make more money than somebody that went to college for do something, like some of the teachers in school, some of the whatever, you go spend a few years, like 3-4 years going to college for that.
Yeah. No shit, man. And especially because I was just talking to a guy earlier today, and he was saying, an older gentleman, and he was saying that, like, he was like, man, given that there's so few young people doing trades, he was like, it's beginning to, be a seller's market.
Yeah.
And guys that, pay attention, because it was actually, the conversation was about some of my prep work and, the attention to detail. And he was like, taking pride in your work, that shit doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, among the young people. And he was like, get paid, because it's a seller's market. The trades are dwindling, man. And shit, he wasn't lying. That's so, I mean, there's a good side to it, but like shit that you're doing like this, man, is essential, dude. Big props to you, man, because it's like you said, there's got to be somebody teaching the guys on the tools, man, how to do the fucking job properly. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can cuss on this live, man.
No, you can. I don't care. I don't do it much because people think, I'm a little bit more, what do you call it? I'm Hispanic. I'm from the Dominican Republic. I kind of try to be, people see me doing that all the time. They might take it wrong. So I'm like a little bit more chill, but I don't care. As long as YouTube and whatever, the live stream owner, Mark Zuckerberg, who's the other one? As long as they don't care.
Yeah. I don't know if they will too. I don't know, man. I apologize if
no. I think what they don't like is like I seen in the comments, like somebody start harassing somebody in the comments or something like that. they will flag your comment, and I'm not sure. I think what else? Or you can set it up as I don't want people saying these about politics or something else. There are certain things that you can say, like yeah, conservative. Yeah, that's the word. Sorry. See, I'm still learning.
Yeah, but I've been trying to work on that myself, man, and watch my mouth, man. I'm trying to do that more anyway, just get more professional. So, I do apologize. So
No, I mean, like, I do it, and I'm being more a little. I used to be more like making funny video dancing and being like, funny and stuff like that. And then I realized a lot of people were watching me, and I was like, man, these people are. I seen you on Instagram, like, damn. And then I seen you, and I was like, I was sometimes in a live video, and I even have a drink, and I'm talking like and I was like, maybe I should kind of like because a lot of people start, looking up to me like that, like, hey, Juan is teaching how to paint and stuff like that. So if I'm here acting really crazy, people are be like, nah, I'm not gonna take this joker serious. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do it. Still drink off camera or do whatever, anything like that. But if I say something here, somebody's gonna take it wrong. And I met a lot of important people there that watch my videos, and I was like, oh shoot, this guy's watching my video. Oh dang.
Exactly. So shit, this guy watching my video. That's exactly what
homeowners too. The homeowners, like, you paint a house, and the homeowners are watching your video. And sometimes we even talking bad about. I seen painters, and I say, dude, you don't know if that homeowner is watching you or is gonna see that video, and you talking about they're gonna identify it. Like, it's like if I paint your house, and we have a specific situation, and then I'm here in a few weeks or whatever talking about that problem. If you watching that video, you probably will know, oh shit, he's talking about my house and how he's telling everybody that I was a crazy customer and everything. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch what you say, man. And like you said, it's a lot of people watching. You never know who it is.
You never know.
Somebody, your potential customer.
It can be somebody down there in Hollywood watching. Hey, we want to do a movie. You look good. Let's fly you out to California and then work and you paint this big house or something like that. You never know. I got people reach out to me to paint in a different state, and then they're like, hey, we're like, oh shit, a big house and stuff like that.
Have you done some work like that? You flew out?
No, not for work. No, it means it's a lot because I don't have a crew, I don't have a team and everything like that. So I don't take those big projects like that and anything. But I have some people coming like few hours away and all that. But that involves a lot of logistic, bringing everything, all the tools you need and everything. And if you have like I don't know how many guys you are working for you or whatever, but if you have a crew, nobody, I don't see a lot of the guys that have a family just living with you to do some work. You know what I mean? When they have kids and things.
Yeah, no, I work by myself too, but yeah, I see you moving around a little bit, man. What area are you at?
Tampa Bay, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We are in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, I'm looking down. I realize I'm not looking at the phone up here. Let me bring it down. Okay, maybe that's good. Because I'm live streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you know. This is what I'm doing. I'm on YouTube right now, but somehow I went live on TikTok just to say that I was live on YouTube, and this is what we're doing right now. Look, I have my camera, and I have people from YouTube. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm not paying that much attention to you, because I'm reading the comments on YouTube. We're live in Facebook right there. No, that's Instagram and in Facebook. So now we are live on 4 different social media.
That's crazy. I don't even know how I linked on here, man. Like,
I don't know either. I'm not gonna say no if you were there. I was just doing, to encourage people to go to YouTube and do the live stream and watch the live stream right there. Because I'm not big on YouTube, but nobody knows that I'm doing videos. It's ever my second live stream video there, so I'm trying to kind of like go live and tell people, hey, go there and ask any question. But right now I got 4 social media running, the 4 of them. and
Yeah,
trying
great.
to back and forth.
Yeah,
But only you are. But
I'll follow
hopefully
you on
people.
YouTube,
I think they can hear you. They're picking up the sound from the mic right here, which is good. I needed that because I needed some people, to talk and ask. And it's kind of hard to me just start talking about something if I don't have any question or I have a specific topic that I'm gonna talk about. So that's great.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. It happened how it happened for a reason, I guess. I'm gonna jump off here, man. But I'll go over there and give you a follow on YouTube, man. Start checking out your lives over there.
I think I did. And I'm new to TikTok too, so I'm, like I say, most of my thing is on Instagram and Facebook. So I think I followed you over there back in TikTok. So they say right here they can hear you. So I mentioned when you joined, but we're being on YouTube live and Facebook and Instagram.
They heard the conversation on YouTube?
Yeah, they are. So
that's crazy.
Yes.
All right, man. But hey, it was good talking with you, Juan. Yeah, you take it easy, brother.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna also too start kind of wrapping it up here. I think I've been out for an hour or so. Maybe tomorrow I'm doing. I'm gonna start this thing. Like I say, maybe as much as I can. Maybe 5 days a week. That's a lot. Might get tired, huh? But I'm gonna try to start talking with the painters and answer all the questions here as soon as I can.
All right, yeah, no, I'll be checking you out, man.
Well, I appreciate it for you today and joining here, even though it's a different one, but it's gonna be all like we can be in the same screen at the bottom here where everybody can see us and hear better. So stay tuned on just the beginning. We're gonna be doing a lot for the trade.
Man, let's go. That's what's up, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon, Juan.
Yeah, let me see. Tell the people here if they're still on TikTok. We're gonna spend the last few minutes on YouTube. So go there now before it's all for today here. Let me end this live stream. And I think it's done on TikTok. It's done. So we're still live in YouTube and on Facebook. We're still live in YouTube and on Facebook. So Freddie Jackson, that's a lot to say, multitasking. Sam, the right painter, he says, I'm the greatest painter alive. There you go, my man. No more questions. Sorry, we went, at least I did. I was live here, and then everybody started, somebody joined on TikTok, so needed somebody to talk, and that's what happened. But I'm still live in Instagram, seems like somebody's still there. So I'm gonna end the live video. And I won a Purdy paint. I still have it. It's sitting. I have the Sharon Williams coffee mug. I have the Purdy pin. I have the sticker for Painters Emporium, and I have your sticker from the Right Painter. I have the Right Painter shirt, and I have, what else I have? Right Painter sticker, and the brushes and rollers. So I think, yeah, I have it all. It's all my house. They're not here, but they're all over there in my house. So we're gonna end the live stream on Instagram right now. So it's gonna stay on the live stream on YouTube. So if you wanna keep watching or talking more questions, go to YouTube because it's a lot. So thank you for everybody that joined today. We're gonna call it a day. Tomorrow for sure, I think I can go. We're gonna do a live stream, hopefully at 3 o'clock, from 3 to 4:30. I can do one tomorrow, and then right back on again at 9:30. It's gonna be most of the time. It's gonna be at 9:30 every day. That's my goal, 9:30. So thank you for the people on Instagram. We're gonna be heading out and stay on YouTube. Thank you. So that one is over. So we're still live on YouTube. So now it's the main one. So what I'm trying to do is just bring everybody from my social media to YouTube. So in YouTube, we're gonna be doing a lot of, it says, have a good night, sir. I'll be waiting for the next, I'm gonna be posting, like I say, more like when I'm doing the live stream early. hey, at this time we're gonna be doing a live stream about this, or about answering questions, or about a specific topic, or anything. So, like I said, this is only the second live ever on YouTube. So, getting better. Figured out the camera. Got a mic. Got a whole mic right here. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras. I'm working to see which one works better. I ordered another one that's supposed to follow me around better than the ones I have. The one I have is a small one, which is still give you a little bit of good quality. So I'm working on my Wi-Fi. If anybody has Wi-Fi that recommends that it's portable, that I can take everywhere with me, I would appreciate it, because I'm trying to build. This is what I'm trying to build right now. To go anywhere, a backpack. So the backpack, that's the goal. I'm gonna build my live stream backpack that I can go anywhere. I don't have to be in a specific setup. It's something portable that I can take. I gotta go to Hawaii to the right thing. I'll take my backpack, and we're gonna do like speed and ISO speed and Kaizenat, and we just go there and live stream everything. So if I'll be popping up all the cities, any painter that's saying me, hey Juan, let's go there. We're gonna talk about paint together, everything, and we get the cameras rolling and we show everything. So that is the goal. I'm still painting, so don't get me wrong. I'm still doing all the painting and everything. I'm just gonna be spending more time in social media this year. That's my goal. Last year was a bust. I didn't do what I needed to do. So this year we got a lot of energy to do it. And that's why you see me here at 10:33 o'clock on a live video. So let's end up this thing right here. And we call it a day. Like I say, thank you to everybody who joined it. It was mostly in English because nobody hotspot in your phone. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I got my 2 phones. I got 50 gig on each for hotspot, but I think I'm gonna run out soon. So I don't have internet set up right now. I was working, but I don't want to set up like what you call like home-based internet on my shop. I want to do it that I can take it everywhere. So mobile, instead of paying and have it here, I want to have something that I can, hey, I'm gonna go to the Sherwin-Williams store and I'm gonna set my camera there and do a live stream and show everything without editing. So that is my goal. So like I say, thank you for today. I will be posting tomorrow if I do the live stream. 3:30, 1 hour. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. Gracias. Aloha. Spasiba. Merci beaucoup. See you. Ciao, ciao. What else? Bye.